Welcome to Behind the Scenes with SA Fashionista. I'm your host, Moses Rangel, and we're here downtown at Hotel Contessa for the Fiesta Fierce Fashion event. Let's check it out. Welcome to the Fiesta Fierce Fashion Show. I'm Moses Rangel, your host for SA Fashionista, and I'm with Miss Bridget Smith of Great Day SA. And one of the things that we got to recognize real quick is that she was on the front row, so we wanted to take her take on the show tonight. Miss Bridget, can you tell us a little bit about the event and what your thoughts were watching Cassandra?
Let me tell you what. I mean, first of all, you know, not only is Cassandra the executive producer of Great Day SA, but she's one of my best friends. And to see this fashion show come to life, like midway through the show, I wanted to weep. I did, because I know how much she loves fashion, and I know how much she loves producing. It's not just something she likes doing, it's her passion. And so to have all these models and have all these clothes and to have all of this stuff come to life, I know what it meant to her, and my heart is like this big, because I know what this night means for so many reasons other than it was a great show. For her, it was a personal fulfillment of something she's always wanted to do. And they got this show together in, like, I don't know, 2 minutes? Yeah, like, quick. So she did it, yeah.
Yeah, the whole event was about bold and chic and energy. And not only that, but the nonprofit organization, St. Peter's, St. John Children's Home, and what a great benefit.
Right. I mean, when you think about the fact that we live in a city where, you know, children are sometimes forgotten. You know, we may not see them in our own families, but they're out there. They're being abused. They're being neglected. You know, having been a reporter, I know I've done the stories. I read the newspaper. You've seen them on television. So we can never forget that. You know, when we take our little nieces and nephews to the Battle of Flowers this year, that some kid is sitting in a room somewhere whose mom and dad is, you know, lost their minds, for lack of a better word. And that child is lonely. That child's been through something that kids at that age shouldn't even have to go through. So to benefit an organization like this one, I mean, that in and of itself to me says how important this night is, if for no other reason than that alone. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your contribution to the event, and thank you for being a part of SA Fashionista.
I wouldn't have missed it.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You're watching SA Fashionista, and this is Bridget Smith. I'm Moses Rangel, and one of the individuals tonight that was on the runway is here with us, and he just tore the runway apart. Can you give us your name and your information?
My name is John Coker. Go by Flo to the dance world, and yeah, out here dancing and doing the modeling thing tonight at Fierce Fashion Show.
So, John, can you tell us about the event and how you got into the event here tonight?
Everything was complete accidental. It was, I actually started off as just a cameraman. I'm a good friend of Cassandra. She asked me to shoot it. And then she's like, hey, can you go ahead and throw in some choreography for some of the models? I said, okay, I can do that. She called me late last night. She said, why don't you just jump in at the end and just go? I said, okay, how long you want me out there? Just feel it. I said, okay, so I'm gonna feel it. So I felt it, and here we are.
Well, do you feel it right now? Can you show us a couple of the moves that you did on the runway?
You want a couple moves right now?
Go for it. Go, okay. Go ahead, John. That's what you guys missed here at the fashion show at Fiesta Fierce Fashion event. What an extraordinary event. John, thank you so much. How can we follow you? Do you have a Facebook?
I'm on Facebook, yeah, JONCOKER. That's the name, and yeah, catch me on there.
Great. Well, it was very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, we're with the beautiful Cassandra Lazenby. She is the executive producer and the resident fashionista of Great Day SA. Okay, I'm still trying to catch my breath from the show. It was awesome and an amazing show. What I wanted to talk about was what was the inspiration behind the theme?
Well, behind the theme, obviously Fiesta, but to be honest with you, I've been wanting to do something like this for a very long time. It's really something that comes from my heart, and I wanted to help a nonprofit. You know, it's something I've always wanted to do. I love fashion, and I met some people, Edie and Joey Cox from Cariños by Edie, and we just kind of fell into each other's lap, and I said, let's have a fashion show, and I've always wanted to produce one. So with their help, and obviously CL Creative now, we kind of put this together, and hair by Damien. Damien is a guy from one of the salons we work at, and he actually made it happen. He had the hair, the makeup. If you saw the models, they were fantastic and fabulous and fierce, exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, those were the two elements that I noticed about the show, bold and fierce. And can you tell us a little bit more about how Cariños helped you just develop the vibrance for tonight?
Well, as I said, Cariños by Edie, she owns that boutique, and it's actually more jewelry, but she's a great stylist, and she worked everything. She got the boutiques involved, Robertson's Boulevard, Le Chic, Cielo, Ali G's, and also the thrift store for St. PJ's, Children's Home. They all kind of helped out, and she styled everyone there. She got their jewelry there, and she did a great job. She really, really did.
Now, the highlight of the night was definitely the children. So tell us about the St. Joseph, sorry about that, Children's Home.
Well, you know, it's a home for children that have been abused, neglected, sexually abused, things like that, and they do so much and they need so much. So we chose them because they're a local thing, they're a local organization, they need a lot of help, and you know, they help these children that are in need and forgotten pretty much. They offer counseling, they offer guidance, and with our help, they can offer so much more.
Well, the show was awesome. We definitely need your gift here in the city. What a great contribution to the community. We're so proud of you. We love watching your show, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Moses. That's very sweet. I work with you a ton, and I'm so glad you're here. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. That concludes this edition of SA Fashionista. Stay tuned, locked in. Visit us online at safashionista.com to know what's going on in fashion here in the city. I'm your host, Moses Rangel. Watch us next week.